This is an old grain dryer and it is on the other side of the workshop wall. So this used to be an old grain dryer. I'm going to show you what it used to look like when we've got it all cleared out, and it'll be a bit more, it'll be easier for you to see what it actually looked like. But today we're going to try and get all these steel here into the workshop and ready to be put in racking. We will see you again when we've got lots of this done. So we've got the left side cleared there, and we're just about to lift this really old diesel tank with the pallet toes, and then it'll give us more room to clear the stuff on the right hand side. As you can tell, that's a very, very old diesel tank. Yeah, this is what this shed looks like now. It is completely cleared out. The diesel tank is over there and all of the steels are inside the workshop, sitting against the side. I'm not going to tell you yet what we're planning to do with this shed here. We saw a guy on YouTube called Colin Furs, and he makes lots of things and has just a bit of fun. He's very funny, and a few months ago he built a workshop. And I said to my dad earlier, wouldn't it be nice if we had a workshop like his? It would be absolutely beautiful if we had one like that. But hopefully, if we get this all cleared up, we'll have more room to weld gates and stuff, and just overall be easier to find stuff, because it'll hopefully be a lot tidier. So yes, after 2 days hard work, we've got this whole shed cleared out and ready for the new build to start. So what we've done is we've cleared out all the steels, and we've got the concrete platform out. That's what those big bricks are. And then there's a wall behind that concrete platform. We've got that all knocked out, and we've got a big area now that needs to be filled in. So all of this stuff here, rubbish, we're going to throw that into the bottom of there, and all these pieces of concrete, and then concrete the top of it. I didn't film too much of this today because we just sort of wanted to get it done, but yeah, it does look far better now. We've got all the concrete out and we're just ready to pour. Or first of all, we'll have to clear out the workshop and any rubbish or anything, and all of this pile here we'll just dump straight in there and then concrete the top layer. But yeah, that's it. Looking far better and far cleaner. At the minute, to you, it probably doesn't look very clean because we've got a lot of stuff sitting in front of the shed and loads of bricks and just random stuff We've also got the dump trailer full of scrap that's ready to go up, and we just have to wait until we find some more scrap in the workshop, put it in there, and then we'll have a full load to go to the scrapyard. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Doesn't look very clean tidy, but I assure you it will in the end. Before we do any more to this build, I'm just going to show you what it looks like now. So in the entrance you've got about 2.5, 3 metre door or entrance. Then at the minute we've currently got a whole load of bricks and concrete, and if we step down here we've got a concrete floor underneath here, currently just filled with grain and stuff. That's why all of that stuff is down there. It's been sitting for about 30 years or something like that. But last time I showed you this, there was a drying floor here, and this is just the bottom of the drying floor, and the burner in here underneath all these bricks used to blow hot air up through this, and then it would dry the grain on the bottom, and then it would fall down to the bottom here, and then an auger fall into this pit here, and an auger would take it up through that hole in the wall up there and into the shed beside. But yeah, that's pretty much what this shed used to be. It's ready for some new life. Hopefully in a few weeks it'll look completely different. The next thing that we're going to be doing with these two buildings here is the workshop. So we're going to be clearing out the right hand side of the workshop. We're just going to get any scrap bits into the dump trailer, and then any bits that aren't useful or that we don't want, and we're going to put them in this pile here, and then they'll be dumped into that floor. But yeah, workshops half cleared. There's the steel that was sitting in that shed, and then the long bits we cut in half. But yeah, we'll have shelving on that wall. We'll make that, and then that'll look a lot tidier. But time to start this bit. Piled a load of rubbish onto the floor already, but we've got these blocks from the wall that we knocked down, so we're just going to put them on top, and then after that we can just put some concrete on, and then it'll be a nice smooth surface. All of those blocks there should fill this pit up quite nicely. Three, two, one. A lot has changed since you last saw us. So we've taken all of the stales out and we've replaced it with We've taken all the stales out and knocked all the concrete down, so now we've got small individual little blocks, that we've sort of leveled it out with, and all of the rubbish that was in the workshop underneath in here, because there was quite a big drop, so we've got all the rubbish in here as well. And so our plan for today is to level the rest of this out with the digger so that it's nice and flat, and then after that we've got a guy that works for us, our relief milker. He comes a few days a week. He's gone to go and get a load of stones with the 6499 and the dump trailer, which we can put on in there, and it'll be nice and level. And then after that we can get the concrete in, and hopefully it should be here at about 2 o'clock. I'm standing back so you can hear me because the digger's very loud, but pretty much at the minute we're trying to level out the concrete big blocks and all the rubbish in there so that it's nice and level, so that we can pour stones down, and then the concrete will be on a nice flat base, because at the minute it's a bit all over the place, like up and down, up and down. So my dad's just trying to level it all out so it's nice and flat. Spent the last 15-20 minutes trying to get all the big blocks out of there, because the floor would have been too high, and then the bigger blocks were at the end of it, so it was really hard to get them back out. So I'm not going to say who did it was a mistake. Putting the stones in ready for the concrete to go down, I found this. Must have been thrown into the workshop sometime, and it was thrown into the scrap pile. That's come out now, so I think it's like vitamin tablets or something. It says Kaale, orange, softies, calcium and vitamin D, bones and teeth, and the best before date is the end of August 2019. So yeah, you wouldn't want to be eating those now if they're still in there, but that wee thing has survived the longest out of all the other scrap in there. We're just in this shed now, and we've got the floor pretty much all levelled out with the stones, and we've placed the bricks down to show us how high we need to go. So we're aiming for about 5 inches from the top of the stones upwards, and that will be the top of the concrete. But yeah, we've gone from 5 inches here, and then it'll slowly get to the top, and at the top it's not as high, it's about 4 inches I think it is, and that means the reason why we were only done 4 inches at the top is because There's some big stuff underneath there that we can't get to unless we pull everything back out. We shouldn't be driving in that bit up there too much, which means we can just push the bucket in, lift it out and then drive out. This bit here will be the bit that we'll be driving on the most, pretty much to get in the tip and all that sort of stuff. That is the first concrete that's arrived in the farm since we did the new tank. Let's get this done. I just realised when I was editing the video I didn't actually show you the final product or tell you what the shed was going to be. So yeah, here is the end product. And what this shed is it's a grain storage, so it'll store our grain for the cows and to feed the cows over the winter. The workshop is finished. We have got it all completed and done. We have got all of the workbench here finished. We've got everything neatly piled up along the wall and everything is looking far better. I'm really glad we're finished and it looks really good now. It's far better than what it did. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Thank you very much for watching today's video on us finishing the workshop and also building this new shed. So yeah, thank you very much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.